video blog number 18. All right, so I started at 4:45 a.m. today, got Isaiah up and got into the gym. We stayed consistent with a particular workout that I bought that's pretty intense, but it works on hip and core strength. A lot of upper body, but for Isaiah, when we were doing the workout, I noticed, okay, he's got to work on his core, he's got to work on his strength, balance strength. I think there's a difference between, having lower body strength, but there's another thing to be in control of it, and I think that really comes from the core. And I'm happy that that's what we're working on. We have to stay consistent with it. I mean, he's got about 2 months left, two months and a couple of weeks left of school. So we're going to knock this out 4 times a week in the morning, if not at night. Either way, we're going to get it done. Working out 4 different times a week is going to help me, going to help him. But it's a commitment level from him, and he struggles in the morning, which is okay. He didn't like to take the protein shake either. That was funny. He almost gagged a couple of times. So we got to figure out, protein shakes that he likes, but we got to, I've got to improve my protein intake, so does he. But getting those workouts in, getting stronger, building upon that each time we do it. My goal for him is to get about 15 pounds. He'll grow an inch, probably 6'4", 6'4.5", hopefully by the end of the summer, with 15 pounds of muscle. He should be, in my opinion, ready to go for the varsity level, if not the JV level, for at least half the season, and then he'll be brought up. But we got to get that lower body moving. He's got a little knock knee. Not a little, he's got a lot of knock knee that we've got to straighten out, but I think that will happen when he gets his lower body stronger and more aligned. His hips can become more aligned, but it's going to be a battle of will to force his body into submission to do exactly what it wants to do. And a lot of prayer, a lot of commitment to stretching, a lot of commitment to just lifting and eating the right amount of food and doing things his body doesn't really want to do. And that's stretch and push yourself past your comfort zone. But I think we're on the right track. Today was a good start. All we can do is control what we can control, and this is something we can control, so I'm excited about that. With that said, he's joined this AAU team down in Kalamazoo. He's on the 9th grade team, even though he's in 8th grade. He's going to earn his minutes. There's a couple of kids on that team that are pretty good. One in particular from Schoolcraft, which is really good. Started on varsity as a freshman. So I was like, wow, okay, good. This is some kid we can look at, model after. He's dunking right now. And I think Isaiah, once he starts lining himself up right with the hips, and man, he's going to be okay. He's a 2-foot jumper. Isaiah is right now. We need him a 1-foot jumper. But I think today or sometime this week, I've got to knock out, I got to test him out. Basically, test his 40, test his 10-yard dash, 20-yard dash, 30-yard dash, 40-yard dash, without the basketball and with the basketball. Test his lateral movement, his vertical, different tests like in a combine where we can say, okay, this is where you're at, this is where I want you to be. And I think once we do that and we start making small goals, it's really going to help us get in the gym more and really test out at the end of each week just to see where he's grown. It's funny because Chris McLavish, I'm only putting this down there because he told me that Isaiah will, I don't know if he'll ever be athletic. And you're watching him and at the end of that practice, when Chris said that, to be fair to Chris, yeah, it definitely looked like, yeah, he might not ever be athletic, but I take that and I go, okay, all right, let's see if we can make him athletic. My goal for Isaiah is to have a 40-inch vertical. I know that's crazy, but I think it's possible. Really good 2-foot jumper, but he's got to really learn to open up his hips, and he starts doing that. Man, his ball handling, his shooting ability, people are going to start noticing that he was scoring without that. He was scoring without athleticism. Now, you add that athleticism, it's going to affect his defense, will give him easy points. It's going to affect his spacing, which that's all the kid needs, is if he gets spacing and he's able to create it, because of how good he shoots, it's really going to open up. And then God willing, he's 6'7" to 6'11", he's going to have a shot. He's going to have a shot. So happy about that. Heading in the right direction. We've got to test him out, see where he's at, and then chip away at it. Have a goal at the end of the summer, but have a goal each week, and then have a goal each day just to knock certain things out. But for Isaiah personally, I want him to start taking ownership, and I think he will once he says, okay, this is what I need to get done for today, and I can feel good about myself, like, hey, I accomplished this, and he starts taking more and more ownership of it. Then our conversations are like, okay, did you get it done? Yeah. How do you feel? Well, I feel like I'm improving in this area. I still struggle in this area. So we're focusing on specific things, not upset about it, but we're just saying, okay, it's going to take time. We need to get this done, and this done. Okay, what are adjustments we have to do? And God willing, a month from now, 2 months from now, we're going, okay, we're in this groove, we're in the flow. We're in the flow of things. I sound like that guy from Happy Gilmore. You got to get in the flow. The flow. Be the ball. Well, anyway, that's kind of where we need to be. We need to be in the flow. The momentum's got to be heading in the right direction. And then once it is, he's going to start looking at, he's going to start feeling better about himself, more confident. And he is going to, I think, truly, because of how confident he is right now inside, there is something about him that is inspiring, because he looks at things and he says, I'm better. Like, I'm better than that. And I truly believe he is. He sees it in his mind, and he's done it before without athleticism. So adding these tweaks, adding his heart and his desire to and plugging that into making him more athletic, making him more skilled, and just being a better defender. It's going to do wonders for who he is as a person, and just being able to see things clearly and understand, hey, this is where I'm at, this is where I need to be, this is what I need to do to get it done. That's the goal right now for the next five months. If we can knock that out, and I truly believe we can, it's going to be a great summer for him. And I'm excited about the AAU program. I'm excited about the coaching staff. I like where we're at right now. I like where we're at right now. A lot of work ahead of us, but truly blessed to be where we're at right now, and we just got to stay consistent. With that said, it's my brother's birthday. I gave him a shout out on Facebook because I love that dude. I'm so proud of him and what he's been able to accomplish in the last 6 years. He has, married his beautiful wife, Erica. They've bought a house in Kalamazoo, and brought foster kids in and made that house into a home. He has started his own barbershop with creating his own, brand of hair products and beard products beard products. I said beer, no, beard products. And now he's selling it globally. And, you know, every time I run into anybody, whether it's Kalamazoo or Grand Rapids, it's about how nice he is or how funny and how skilled he is as a barber. I couldn't be more prouder as a brother, an older brother, and where he was at to where he is, where he was to where he's at now. The sky's the limit, and yeah, happy birthday, brother. Sound like Hulk Hogan. Happy birthday, brother. But no, truly happy birthday. So that's it in a nutshell. I think that's video blog number 18. I'm out.